Good morning, class. So, dear students, today we are going to understand about letter writing, right? So, let's start. Firstly, we will understand what is a letter. Clear? So, what is a letter? A written message conveyed from one person to another, generally via post. Communication in written form. Simply, we can understand, dear student, what is a letter. When we write any message on a piece of paper and we send it to someone to communicate, so that form is called a letter, and generally that is posted via post, that is sent via post, right? So that is called a letter. Now we have to understand, dear students, the types of letters, right? So basically, we can divide the letters in two parts. First is called formal letter, second is called informal. Formal and informal, these are the two types of the letters. So firstly, let's talk about the formal letters. When we write any letter to any business purpose or like any professional purpose, so those letters are called formal letter. Suppose that um, you want to get something, you want to buy something, and you want to write a letter to that shopkeeper or that company, so that letter will be considered a formal letter, because for the business purpose or for the professional purpose, if you write any letter, that letter is considered as a formal letter, right? Professional means like you write a letter to your school principal or like any government department, right? So for the professional purpose, if you write any letters, so that letter is also considered formal letter. Again, understand, letters are two types. One is called formal letter, second is called informal, right? So when we write a letter for purpose of business or professional, so those letters are called formal letters. Second point we need to understand in this point, we have to write the simple language in the formal letter, right? Now let's talk about the informal letters. Personal communication, casual or emotional tone. When we write a letter to our family members, to our relatives, or to our friends, so with them our relations are informal. That's why if you write any letter to them, so those letters are considered informal letters. Simply you can understand, if you write any letter to our friends, to our relatives, or to our family members, so that letter is considered informal letter. Clear? So basically, in this we talk personally, means personal communicate we do by the informal letter. In this we can mention the casual language and emotional tone, we can mention this because with them our relations are quite informal. Clear? Again, understand the types of letters. Two types of letter are there: formal and informal. Formal, when we write a letter to any business purpose and to any professional purpose, like to our school we write, to any newspaper editor we write a letter, to any company we write a letter, so those letters are considered formal letter. And when for the personal communication we write any letter, like to our friends, family members, or like our relatives, so those letters are called informal letter. So in the informal letter, we need to write a casual language and emotional tone we need to mention as we talk in like with them in our routine language. So we can mention that language in casual or emotional tone language we can mention. Right. Next point, how to write an informal letter. Now, dear students, in this class, basically we will understand how to write an informal letter. So let's start. Basically, these points you need to remember while writing an informal letter. First, Sender's detail, name and address. So first of all, you have to write the detail of address of the sender. Means भेजने वाले का आपने एड्रेस लिखना होता है first of all, right? Second, you need to mention the date, like 2nd March 2021, whatever date is that. So according to that day, you have to mention the date, month, and year. Means date you have to mention. First, sender address. Second, after leaving one line, you have to mention date. I will make you understand some examples also so that you will get the clear understanding. Third point, we need to mention salutation. In salutation, you can mention dear, my dear friend, my dear mother, dear Atharv, dear bestie. So these salutations you can mention. After that, on fourth point, you need to mention the main part, means body of the letter you have to write. Actual message, what message you want to convey in that letter, you need to write in the body. Clear? Fifth point, complimentary clause. Complimentary clause you have to write here, yours lovingly, sincerely. So these words you can mention there. Remember this, you need to mention there yours, Y-O-U-R-S. These 5 letters you have to mention. Okay. In the last, means like in 6th point, you need to mention your name and signature. In the last, you need to write your name and signature. Again, understand, I'm talking about informal letters. So informal letters, 6 step you have to follow. First is that name and address of the sender, means भेजने वाले का जो लेटर को लिख रहा है उसका अपने एड्रेस लिखना. Second, you have to leave one line, then you have to mention the date. After that, again you have to leave one line, then you have to mention the salutation, like dear mom, my dear brother, dear father, like this. Then in the fourth point, you have to mention the actual message, what message you want to convey. That is called body of the letter. In fifth point, you need to mention the complimentary clause, like yours lovingly, sincerely, truly. So these words you need to mention. In the last, you need to mention name and signature. You write your name and you have to put your signature. So these 6 steps you have to follow while writing the informal letters, right? Now let's understand the next step. Now we have to understand what to write in a body. Means what message we want to convey, how to write that message, that information. So that can be divided into 3 parts, like introduction, purpose of the letter. So what is the message? In this, you should write that message into 3 parts. First part, you need to give the introduction. What is the purpose of the letter? Why you are writing that letter? So by the starting, it should be clear, right? Next point, main content. What information you want to convey? So you need to write that information. Third, summarize that. Means by this letter, ultimately, what do you want to say? What do you make him understand? Right? You need to write in the end. Again, understand, your body can be divided into 3 parts. First is introduction, means what is the purpose of the letter? By the starting lines, it should be clear. Then main content, what message you want to convey, you should write. Then summarize that. Summary of the letter you have to write. Means like ultimately, what do you want to say? What do you want to convey? You need to write. Clear? This all the points we will understand with some examples. Next, let's read this letter and understand that. Okay. Imagine that you are the narrator of this story. You move to the United States with your family, but your grandparents still live in China. Write a letter to them about your trip and experiences in United States. Write about what has been the most interesting experience and what you have learned about American culture. So dear students, this is an informal letter. So about this, we have to write. Although we have done already this letter, so let's take the revision of this letter also. So in this, you need to imagine that you have to write a letter to your grandparents. They live in China. You are also from China, but now you have gone to the United States. So what have you learned there? What is your experience regarding this? You have to mention in the letter. Okay. So first of all, sender address. Sender address ABC Road, Chicago, America, right? Then after that you have to leave one line. Then you have to write the date of that day. Clear? Then you can mention here, dear grandma, dear grandpa, right? Right? Salutation basically you can write here. Then the main message you need to write in the last, you need to see that your granddaughter, you can mention here. In the last, you need to write your name and signature. So let's read that what is written in the body of the letter. Okay. How are you? We are doing great here in America. Author is saying that, like, how are you? And we are good. We are fine in America. It is really a beautiful place. How is everything back in China? Author is saying that about the America. He's saying it is a very beautiful place, and despite it, he is also asking about the China. There are so many things that I want to tell you both. First of all, I want you to know that we have settled down just fine. So author is saying that there are many things about America I want to tell you. Then he says that first thing I want to let you know that we have settled down finally here. It's like very well here. Then he says initially we had some problems, but now everything is okay. The Americans have a completely different set of traditions, and we are trying to learn them. Before a few days, we were at our neighbor's Mr. Gleason's house for dinner, along with other guests. So, author is saying that when they came in America, they faced a lot of problem to set up in America. But now he's saying that now everything is fine. They have settled down very well. And he's telling his experience also when they were invited as guests in their neighbor. Then he says that we were surprised to see that the Americans eat celery roe. Author is saying to their his grandparents, like they were surprised to see the Americans because they ate the celery roe. Then author says that we started peeling off the strings of the celery and everyone started staring at us. Then author is telling his experience, what he did there. Then he is saying like we all started peeling the celery row and all the guests started staring at us. Furthermore, we took chairs to the dinner table. Then again his bad experience, he is telling that he's saying that I took the chair, the dinner table, because we couldn't find any over there. Mrs. Gleason then told us that it's a buffet, and nobody sits at the dinner table. Then Mrs. Gleason told us that it's a buffet, and in the buffet, nobody sits near the table. We were so embraced. But on a positive note, we learned about American dining culture, and it was a great experience. In the last, he's saying that ultimately we learned the American table manners. I wish you both could also join us here. I would be so amazing. I'll write soon. Then till please take care of yourself and have fun. In the last, he's summarizing that he's saying that I wish you both could join us here. And he's saying that soon I will write again. And he wished that you both should be fine. Right in the last, he mentioned that your granddaughter means like basically she is there. Okay, so in this way we have to write the informal letter. Second, this one, this all the letters you have to learn also. So write a letter to your ailing mother inquiring about her health. So your mother is not well and you have to inquire about her health. So regarding this, you have to write a letter. Boys hostel, the Century School, Garonda, means like sender address. भेजने वाले का एड्रेस हमें मेंशन करना होता है. Date June 3rd, 2021. My dear mother. Salutation we are writing. I received a letter from daddy yesterday and was very upset to learn that your bronchitis still persists and the medicine are not proving very effective. So by this we have come to know that about the health, about the bronchitis problem. We want to know because author is giving the introduction in the starting lines. I'm anxious to come back home and be by your side at this time of your illness. Author says that I'm quite curious to come there. But you know, the school authorities are very strict and won't permit me to miss my term examination. The author says that the school authorities are quite strict. They are not giving me permission to leave the term examination. I shall come home as soon as my examination is over. Author says that as my examination will be over, I will be there. In the meantime, kindly keep me informed about the progress of your health. Then he's saying that I'm not there, so meanwhile, please keep telling me about the progress of your health. I sincerely hope you are acting on the doctor's advice and are taking the nourishing and balanced diet. Saying that you are taking the proper diet and according to the doctor's advice, you are going. Next, he says that please do not become careless in taking your medicines. Perhaps it may be advisable to seek a second opinion also. It's like don't be careless regarding taking medicines, and if you want to take, you can take the second opinion of the doctor also. I hope to meet you soon. Your affectionately. So when you mention like adverb here, your affectionately ly words, then you have to mention here yours, yours. Okay, Rahul. So this letter also you have to write and learn. Now come on the last letter. Write a letter to your young brother advising him to be more careful in spending his pocket money. So you need to write a letter to your young brother to whom you want to give advice for not spending the extra money, extra pocket money. So same, first of all, you have to write the sender address, then date, then salutation. Remember this, after that you have to leave one line after writing the sender address, then date, then after again you need to leave one line, then salutation, dear brother, my dear brother. These words you can mention here. Then body of the letter in the last, your loving sister. You need to mention your name and signature. Okay, let's read this. I hope this letter finds you in a good health and spirits. So author is saying that I wish you are in a good health and spirits. In the last letter, mother told me that you had become quite extravagant. So author is saying that in the last letter, I came to know that you have become quite extravagant, means like who spends a lot of money. You not only spend your pocket money within a week, but also start bothering her for more money. Author is saying to his younger brother, like I have heard about you, like you spent your pocket money just within a week. After that, you start demanding more money from our mother. Do I need to tell you how hard our father does to fulfill our needs? Then author says that, do I need to tell you like how hard our father does to fulfill our needs? Means like we are not very rich. We are earning money with very hard labor. So much of money gets spent on your school fees and other related expenses, expensive, right? So much money is spent for our school fees and for other works. Kindly don't try to copy your affluent friends. So what is saying that don't try to copy your rich friends. We belong to middle class family. You must not forget this harsh truth. So this is a truth, like we are from the middle class family. So this we should not forget. I hope in future you will be more frugal. Do focus more on your studies. Stay away from the bad company. That's all for now. Your loving sister Pooja. So now you can observe that, dear students, in the last lines, author has summarized everything. Means what ultimately he wants to say that. So dear students, in this way you have to write a letter, right?